We all know about daring people, brave people who climb mountains, who skydive, jump out of planes. This is physical bravery. But spiritual bravery is an inner quality of scaling mountains and jumping out of planes. Spiritual bravery is the quality that you have inside of you to act on your own behalf, even though you're afraid, even terrified. Remember Oranges for Eve spirituality. This is Eve and appreciating her beyond the constriction and lie of the myth. Eve was the first woman in Western mythology that had two things. She had the capacity and the audacity to go for it. That is why Eve picked the fruit, because she had to practice spiritual bravery. Just like Rosa Parks, when she sat on that bus and she said, "No, I will not give up my seat." And Malala, a young woman at 15 that told the world that all women, even in Muslim societies, deserve an education, and she was shot and left for dead, but she wasn't dead. Ultimately, she stood before the United Nations and said, "I will not be silenced." And she won the Nobel Peace Prize, the youngest recipient ever. Eve, Rosa Parks, Malala, they were all doing one thing. They were practicing spiritual bravery to defend feminine light. Rosa Parks, her feminine light was greater. It was the rights of all humans, but it was flowing through her. Spiritual bravery gives you two wings. You listen and you know your truth. You listen, then you act. Even when you're afraid, even when you're not sure what the consequences are. It's not impulsive. You've been listening and you yearn and you ache, and then you act even when you're not sure that you can do it. The same as when you scale a mountain or you just jump out of that plane, which I will never, ever, ever, ever do. But I have jumped from planes inside. I have scaled mountains just like you. Spiritual bravery coming to you from the light of the feminine divine.